Welcome to Healthy Future Vision. I'm grateful to share this moment with you. May it bring hope, healing, and peace to your day. Today, I want to share a confession. Over my many years working in clinics across California, the thing that troubled me most wasn't the complex cases, but the weary look in the eyes of my patients over 50 as they had to swallow yet another pain pill every single morning. I understand that feeling. It's the sense that your body is betraying you, as if every step is a tiresome negotiation with pain. You see, after half a century of service, our body, our beautiful old house, begins to show signs of rust. Science calls it oxidative stress. And when your knees or wrists start to creak, that's the sound of an underlying smoldering inflammation. Most pain medications simply silence the smoke alarm, they turn off the pain signal. But that fire of inflammation remains, silently burning and destroying joint cartilage from the inside. So, what if I told you that the key to truly extinguishing that fire, to helping your body repair itself and reduce pain naturally, without a prescription, is already sitting right there in your spice cabinet? No, this isn't magic. It's a scientific truth that ancient civilizations knew thousands of years ago. They didn't have million-dollar labs, but they had the deep wisdom of Mother Nature. Today, we won't be talking about pharmaceuticals. We are going to explore the 5 spice warriors. 5 humble yet incredibly potent medicines, capable of reducing pain and inflammation by intervening in the very biological pathways that trigger the discomfort. I will share the golden rules from my clinical experience, small tips that make a huge difference, like why you must always add a pinch of black pepper to your turmeric. I won't promise you an overnight cure. My philosophy has always been this: good health is a journey of commitment, not an instant destination. But I promise that after watching this video, you will look at your spice rack with an entirely new level of respect. You will have a natural, profound, and science-backed strategy in your hands to reclaim your mobility, to confidently walk the remainder of your life's journey. Open your hearts, let's explore this together. Let's begin with our first warrior. The 5 spice warriors and the philosophy of absorption, redefining natural power. My dear friends, when we talk about natural healing, I want you to anchor yourself to one simple concept: biological compatibility. Our bodies have been evolved to process and benefit from plant-based compounds. We are not introducing a foreign chemical. We are supplying fuel to make our internal anti-inflammatory system work more efficiently. Warrior number 1. Turmeric, Mother Nature's golden treasure. Let's start with the undisputed hero, turmeric. I am sure many of you have heard of it, but what I want you to understand deeply today is, why is it so potent? Its strength lies in curcumin, a compound I often call the most precise firefighter. In medicine, we often use drugs to block the QX2 enzyme, the main culprit behind most chronic pain and swelling. Curcumin does the same thing, sometimes proving as effective as certain NSAIDs, but it does so much more gently, without causing major irritation to the stomach lining. Doctor's tip: the golden rule. The curcumin compound is notoriously difficult for the body to absorb. It needs a transport vehicle. That vehicle is piperine, the compound found in black pepper. If you consume turmeric without black pepper, you are wasting up to 98% of its benefit. Always use a small pinch of black pepper when preparing turmeric. Whether it's in tea or golden milk, this is a non-negotiable golden rule. Warrior number 2, ginger, the morning mobility. Secret next up is ginger, a root that most of us only think about when we have a stomachache. But for the joints, ginger is a much more comprehensive warrior. While turmeric targets COX2, ginger has the capability to simultaneously control 2 critical inflammatory pathways, both COX and LOX. This is why studies show ginger to be as effective as prescription drugs like diclofenac in reducing pain and joint stiffness, especially morning stiffness, an issue that plagues many seniors. Expert insight: ginger contains gingerols, which have warming properties. You can leverage this advantage. I often advise my patients to drink fresh ginger tea in the morning to warm the body from the inside, helping to prime the joints before starting the day. Alternatively, You can use ginger essential oil, diluted, to massage directly onto painful knees, creating targeted relief. Warrior number 3, garlic, the cartilage defender garlic. Pungent, powerful. Garlic is a versatile spice, often recognized for its cardiovascular benefits. But what is its role for the joints? Garlic is particularly rich in sulfur compounds, most notably allicin. These compounds are proven to be capable of inhibiting pro-inflammatory cytokines, the bad messengers that transmit inflammatory signals throughout the body. More importantly, sulfur is an essential component of joint cartilage. By providing sulfur, garlic indirectly plays a role in protecting cartilage structure from wear and tear. The golden rule. For allicin to fully form, you cannot simply swallow a clove of garlic. You must crush or finely chop the clove and let it sit in the air for about 10 minutes before eating or adding it to your food. And remember this, raw garlic is best. High heat destroys almost all of its precious medicinal properties. Warrior number 4, cloves. Nature's anesthetic cloves possess a unique active compound called eugenol. You might have experienced it when using toothpaste or when a dentist uses it for numbing. Eugenol provides a dual-action pain relief effect. First, it is a natural anesthetic, reducing the sensation of pain when used topically. Second, it is a powerful anti-inflammatory agent when consumed. Clinical experience. I find that many patients prefer to use cloves the traditional way, chewing on 1 or 2 whole cloves like a daily lozenge. It doesn't just freshen the breath, delivers a steady dose of eugenol into the system, helping to fight chronic pain. Warrior number 5, cinnamon. The sweet regulator last, but certainly not least, is cinnamon. We often enjoy it for its flavor, but cinnamon's true power lies in its ability to balance blood sugar. Here is a less discussed medical fact. High blood sugar doesn't just cause diabetes. It fuels and exacerbates systemic inflammation, a process called glycation. By helping your body regulate blood sugar more efficiently, cinnamon, thanks to the compound cinnamaldehyde, indirectly cuts off the fuel supply to the fire of joint inflammation. Expert warning, you must become an informed consumer. Always look for Ceylon cinnamon, often labeled true cinnamon. The more common cassia cinnamon, the cheaper variety, contains high levels of coumarin, which can be harmful to the liver if consumed in high doses regularly. Safety is always the top priority, you see. We are not talking about 5 individual spices, but about a synergistic team. When we combine them, they amplify each other's strength. In my clinical practice, I always guide my patients on the 3-week commitment principle. Natural remedies are not instant pain relief pills. They work by slowly cleansing, adjusting, and strengthening your anti-inflammatory system. If you commit to using a powerful combination like our morning relief tea, turmeric plus ginger plus Ceylon cinnamon plus black pepper, consistently for at least 21 days, you will feel a profound difference in your flexibility and level of discomfort. Finally, always remember, good health is a continuous and proactive process. We need to invest in what nourishes and supports our bodies. Opening your spice cabinet is not just about cooking. It's about mastering your own health. My dear friends, the journey of health after 50 is not about searching for a miracle pill, but about reclaiming control over what belongs to you. We have explored 5 spices, and I hope you see them not just as dry powder or roots, but as powerful biological tools gifted by nature. My philosophy is simple. Learn from the past, apply modern science, and trust the body's innate ability to heal. Never fall into the 3rd mistake I mentioned, expecting an overnight miracle. The body took years to develop inflammation, and it needs time to cleanse. Consistency is the highest form of respect you can show your health. If you feel overwhelmed, start with just one thing. Commit to drinking our morning relief tea, turmeric plus black pepper, every day for the next 14 days. See what happens to your joint stiffness when you wake up. But I must reiterate one final expert warning. If you are taking prescription medication, especially blood thinners, please call your doctor. Collaboration between natural methods and modern medicine is the safest and most sustainable path. I've shared my knowledge, and now, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Which spice are you most excited to start with? What is your biggest challenge in managing joint pain? Your stories not only help me, but they help thousands of others in our community find light and hope. If you found this video valuable, please hit the like button and subscribe. By doing so, you help me spread this message to more seniors who need it. Remember, health is not something we have to fight. It's something we have to cultivate. Be kind to your old house. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week when we explore another secret to living healthy, living profoundly. Goodbye.